my voice. Where you are, steal a train, take a car, hop a freight, grab a star, come back to me. Catch a plane, catch a breeze, on your hands, on your knees, swim or fly, only please come back to me. On a mule, in a jet, with your hair in a net, in a towering wreck, I don't care, this is where you should be. From the hills, from the shore, ride the wind to my door, turn the highway to dust, break the law if you must, move the world only just, come back to me, California. Come back to me. To me, have you gone to the moon or the corner saloon and to rag and a ruin? Come on, mail, come on, rail, COD. Oh, in a crate, in a trunk, on a horse, on the trunk, in a rose or a van, wrapped in mink or saran. Any way that you can, come, oh, Sammy, back to me, come back to me, come back to me, come back to me, come back, bring it back, please come back, just come back, come back, come back, please come back, Sam, come back. And I say that to myself most days of my life. Come back to me. Thank you. Is it hot in here? I sound like Lucille Ball. Is it hot in here? I know it's a bit warm. I think that's when you get nervous too. And Sammy always made me nervous because he always pushed me to do better than I thought I could ever do. But he helped me do better than I could ever do. He told me the most wonderful story. He told me about a time when he was 7 years old, and he was working with his father and his uncle in the Will Maston Trio. And times were tough. They didn't have a lot of work. All the big black shows of the day that had gone out on the road, and toured around, were closing because the big band era was coming in. So they spent a lot of time at Sam's grandmother's house up in Harlem. And like I said, it was tough. Well, it's tough to be out of work when you're 7. Anyway, so that he wouldn't get too bored or unhappy or whatever, or just because of the kind of relationship they had, on hot summer nights, he and his father would walk, and they'd walk all the way from Harlem down to 60th Street, and they'd stand in the doorway of number 15 60th Street, which was right opposite the Copacabana, and they'd watch all the limousines pull up. And they'd watch all these people dressed up in diamonds and furs and all of their finery, the hoi polloi going in to see the great entertainers of the day. Sophie Tucker, Eddie Cantor, Jimmy Durante. And Sammy would look up at his dad and he'd say, "Dad, Papa, we ever gonna make it?" And his father would say, "I don't know, Sam. You just keep dreaming." And then they'd walk home. And he did keep dreaming. And his dream, oddly enough, remained the same throughout his life. You see, he used to say, "I have this dream. I have this wonderful dream where I win every battle I fight. and I kill every dragon in sight. Each night I lie awake and I wait for my dream. What a world I create when I dream I'm not lonely. A pity it's only a dream. But such a wonderful dream that I feel that the real world is really unreal, and the wildest of dreams can come true. They do, they do, but they only come true in this dream, this dream. If I ruled the world, every day would be the first day of spring. Every heart would have a new song to sing, and they'd sing of the joy every morning would bring. If I ruled the world, every man would be as free as a bird. Every voice would be a voice to be heard. Take my word, we would treasure each day that occurred. My world would be a beautiful place where we would weave such wonderful dreams. My world would wear a smile on its face like the man in the moon has when the moon beams.